Well, hello there, people with the internet, and hello again. I am TheMBmulti, and welcome to part 19 of my Road to the World Let's Play campaign as Parthia. In the previous episodes, we conquered Gerrhaea and Gerrhaea over there. You could just barely see it. Yeah, that's basically what we did. And we did some other things with our satrapies and stuff. Anyway, in this episode, well, we're starting the episode off with a battle against the forces of Gerrhaea, the people that we conquered. This is not the final army because the final army is over there, but yeah, we're ambushing this army. So yeah, there's a lot of other things to do. We're training some elephants, well, we're building buildings to train elephants. We're gonna conquer Arabia Magna, and then we're gonna prepare ourselves to conquer the Seleucid Empire. So there's a lot of stuff to do. We are going... Yeah, okay, so we need to put these things here, I guess. And I know the infantry is not very dangerous, but... Also, we don't have a lot of infantry to do this, so... This guy must... That guy must do it. Okay, I'll send the cataphracts to chase off their skirmishers. I'm gonna send these guys on the other side. It's a bit dangerous because, of course, those fireballs are gonna roll that way. Gonna send them up like a little bit back here so that they can do stuff. And you guys just do whatever. All those arrows. Oh yeah, don't run that way. That's where the fireballs are gonna go. Oh my god, look at that. Yes. Look at all those kills. That's amazing. Oh yeah, I do actually have to fucking send my cataphracts down. I'm just allowing them to die. That wasn't smart. I was enjoying the fireballs a bit too much. The king demands you to kill those guys. Okay, my horse archers, you guys can run this way. We've defeated them. Kill them. Because they're just going to do this, those pathetic idiots. See, look at how much they're destroying my guys there. I'm gonna send an extra noble blood to help them out over there. Okay, that guy ran away. It's not like my guys here need any help or anything, but... It just goes, it's a bit quicker. Okay, those other guys ran away too. You don't need to fiber the wheel anymore, you can just return home, you've done your job. You finish them off, you run them down, you run them down. Yeah, so we only lost a lot of cataphracts because I wasn't paying attention. But other than that, it's fine. Look at how many abilities my general has. He can second wind, he can war cry, of course he has precision shots, he can inspire, he can rally and inspire. He can even dismount. So yeah, my general can do a lot of things. Okay, I'll send the noble blood to just run these guys down. You can run them down. Oh yeah, by the way, if I sound a bit weird, I'm sick at the moment, so...
The enemy general is dead.
Yeah, that's if I sound a bit weird, that's why. I've got the common cold, which is amazing. So yeah, my throat hurts. My nose is filled with slime, and I hate existence right now. Which pretty much sums up every time you feel one, you've got the flu or the common cold or whatever. So yeah, I want to kill as many of these guys as possible, of course, because I don't want them to return. Okay, you've killed everyone. Make sure to kill those. Right, let's just speed this up a bit. You can kill them. Alright, that's pretty much it. There we go. Right, again, silly of me to just completely forget about my cataphracts, but other than that, it went very well. And we killed that Tarin Nafan dude, so that's also good. See, it's pretty funny. We got 1,432 kills, and they lost 1,671. So roughly 200 kills were because of the fireballs, because fireball kills do not get admitted to anything. Oh, there we go. We destroyed the entire army. That's good. So yeah, about 200 guys died to the fireballs, which is very nice. Yeah, we can use some slaves. There we go. Okay, so this guy did his job. Then this... you've already moved. Okay. Can you reach him? No, you can't. Can you get there? Yes, you can. Okay, you chase after him and you switch out. So there we go. Ugh. I spent pretty much no time of the day talking, so now I'm starting to record, so I'm now going to talk a whole lot all of a sudden, so my throat is going to be upset, to say the least. Did you take any attrition? No, you didn't. Good job. This guy is going to take attrition because he has to run past this guy. Which is pretty funny, because he drives even straighter over the road than this guy did, but he actually does lose attrition. Alright, build this up. Now, occasionally I'll have to mute the mic because I'm just gonna cough super badly, or I'm gonna blow my nose, and of course that's absolutely disgusting, and I don't want you guys to hear that, so... occasionally I'll just mute the mic. So if all of a sudden I just stop talking in the middle of a sentence or something, then you know what happens. Right, so still Eastern culture is very good over here. Well, I did see, during the minimal time that it was exposed, that Seleucia had a cavalry stable. And cavalry stables for the Seleucids actually give Eastern culture. Seleucids have a benefit, like a bonus, that they do not suffer so much from different cultures, but it does affect them quite a bit. It does still have to be mostly Greek, but yeah, that's not really the case right now. So yeah, 3 turns, and then we can train our elephants. I don't know which armies I designated to have elephants. I know for certain this guy, this is the new army. Not this guy, because you got way too many other exotic guys. You can... I guess you can lose a noble blood. I don't really want to drop 1 horse archer. Okay, so those guys have replenished, so they can declare war on Royal Scythia. Well, I am declaring war on Royal Scythia, but they can actually do the dirty work for me. There we go. So I've declared war on Royal Scythia, even though I'm not even going to touch them. But they are going to, because I set a war target there, so they can just go after them and kill them. So yeah, and then once we conquer that, well, once they conquer that, we will discover who's there, and then we're going to do the same thing. And then the Thessa gets almost all of Pottercaspia. Then we just need to do this area, which is part of Cameria. Yeah, Cameria offered to be my client state, my satrapy, I mean, before. But I declined, of course, because I want this province, this settlement, to be part of the TheMBmulti. So yeah, I don't know whether I will conquer the Bosporus myself, because that's also quite funny that I conquer the Bosporus and then, you know, the TheMBmulti own all of that other stuff. And then again, I'll just distract the TheMBmulti by putting a war target right there. And of course, I'll just put everything in position so that I'll besiege their settlements the turn I declare war, so that the TheMBmulti won't be able to pick anything away from me. So yeah, Colchis is also... Yeah, see, Colchis actually is neutral towards us now, because, of course, we've been in so many wars together, and that builds a bond in total war. Yeah, the Seleucids are not at war with anyone, still, which is very surprising. Yeah, Pontus is at war with Chimeria, so they are going to love me once I declare war on them. Broken treaties with Pontus. I don't really know what that's about. I guess that's just all on Colchis, and I had nothing to do with that. Alright, so yeah, the May-in are our next target. Over here, as you may have noticed, as I moved my armies over. Where is my spy? There you are. I need you to head over this way as well, because I need you to see what's up. Yeah, and then once we conquer this, we can put our armies there, and then we can conquer Adumatu from the Quidri. And you, I guess I can force march you this way as well, because I need you there too. So once we conquer Arabia Magna, we're going to declare war on Muscat, and then we're going to have at least one area in Arabia Felix, and then, I think then it is time to do the Seleucid Empire. But by that time I will already be super strong. Yeah, okay, I've reached my max limit of armies. Until I've reached the next level of Imperium. When is that? Oh, rather soon. But I don't think by conquering 3 settlements I will reach next level Imperium, so... 10 armies I'll have to do with... 10 armies will have to do. Look at how much power I've got. I've got like supreme power over here. So, yeah. Yeah, I was thinking of starting a civil war so that I could get rid of these guys, because these guys are easier. But these guys, of course, have the thirst for power thing. So if I want to do that, I don't have to worry about any of my armies, because none of my armies are controlled by a general from their family. So yeah, I just need to move out of Media Magna, and then I can start the civil war. If I want to. Because if I remember correctly, the civil war, once I trigger it, provinces that are under the control... I can only trigger it with one family. Once I trigger it, the provinces that have that family support, in this case the House of Ispa blah blah blah, which are the blue ones, they will be the civil war faction. So all of this blue stuff will turn into civil war stuff. Any of my armies who are in this province once the civil war starts also switch sides and join the civil war. And any armies that are controlled by family members of this family will also join the civil war on the enemy side, including the province they stand in. So for example, this army, if this army was controlled by a guy from this family, this province and this army will also join the civil war on the other side. I believe that's how it works. So all I need to do, because none of my armies are controlled by a general from their family, so that's not an issue. All I need to do is just move out of Media Magna, like along the borders here, trigger the civil war, and then I just jump straight back in and conquer stuff. And I don't know if they spawn with armies once that happens, but even if they do, I have 10 armies. Because they won't take any armies away from me, because again, none of their family members are controlling any of my armies. So, it's very easy to control a civil war that way. Just very carefully plan when it happens.
Gold.
Okay, so, allies confirmed the war target of Royal Scythia. Royal Scythia did try to do that, so... Lands open to the enemy. Oh, you guys are just trying to find excuses in order to be angry with me. Right, I'm just gonna auto-resolve this because this is nothing. Murder! There we go, they're dead.
At your command.
And you can have your defensive things at the start. Alright, let's check politics. Yeah, so they've gained a little bit more control now. Because of that lands open to the enemy bullshit. Which is just a pathetic excuse to, excuse me, in order to, become angry with me. There we go, now we've already taken the power back. I still find it very annoying that you can't completely get rid of those enemy dudes. Or those other families. I feel like there should be a way in order to do that, like... Should be like very rare or very difficult, or you have to plan it for like a whole, for like 5 turns or something and that. But if you do, and if you invest, and you have to invest a lot of money and all that type of stuff. But if you do it, then it's like super worth it, because then the payoff is that the entire family will be dead. Something like that, you know, like large investment, large payoff. Because then you essentially never have to worry about them again. I mean, I'm an empire. In theory, I just really shouldn't be dealing with this type of small bullshit all the time. So you've done a good job. You can just sit at Charax and rest up a bit. Replenish the minimal damage that you took. It looks like these guys only have 1 army, and the army is absolute garbage, so this should be alright once we attack it. The most dangerous unit they've got is the noble swordsman unit that's in the city garrison. And for the rest it's just garbage. Got some mercenary Arabian cav. For the rest it's just like levy spearmen, that's nothing. Skirmisher or tribespeople apparently. Annoying but manageable. Yeah, and we also get oh, we already have marble. I was about to say we get marble if we conquer this, but apparently we already have marble from somewhere else. I don't know where. Because again, I do not... There's no map where you can see all the... Well, there is, through here, but... Ah, there. Okay, here in... BAM! Alright, so... Are you guys on the way yet? Oh, yes, you are. Good job. Ooh. Saka Cataphract Horse Archers. That looks pretty badass. Yeah, this guy's... Yeah, it's not like they... Oh, that's their queen. Nice. It's not like they have food issues. The queen is just standing in the middle of a swamp area. And as you can see, you take attrition once you stand in a swamp area. So they just picked the worst spot to stand still. But this guy's on its way to... what the hell is the settlement called? Soloka. Right. So... Syracana, or whatever how you pronounce that. That is the settlement that I want the Thessagete also to conquer. So, and then this is where I would have to deploy my armies. I would like put armies there, and there, and then I'll just declare war and immediately attack and stuff. Right, have I already ended the turn? No, I haven't. Oh, there you are. I was about to say. I thought he was in Gerrhaea still, and I was like, oh, I should put you here because you need to go to Macedon next, but I already did that. Okay, I can also... Oh, you can level up apparently. Logistician. Quartermaster. You can force march as well. You can force march this way. Because I do actually need to have a bunch of armies over there in order to take out provinces here. Because we need 2 armies here to take out these 2 settlements. And then we need a bunch of armies here to take out Charmuthas, Hegra, and Petra. Yeah, we have 10 armies, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need at least 5 armies in here to take care of all of those provinces from the Seleucids, and then the rest of the other half of our armies are going to be stationed near Mesopotamia over here. And they're going to take out Seleucia, Hatra, and Edessa. Why the hell do you need to go all the way over there? Oh yes, because you need to train cataphracts. That's why you need to go all the way over there. This guy's waiting for his elephants. Okay, you could disband 3 horse archers. Then you'll train 2 cataphracts and an elephant. There we go. So 2 turns and then that is finished. Yeah, this guy doesn't need any training. Doesn't need any elephants, so I'm just gonna put you over there. I was thinking of adding elephants to this guy, but I don't really know what I want to exchange that for. I could get rid of a cataphract or a horse archer, but I don't really want to have that little amount of horse archers. Don't really want to get rid of one of the hoplites either, because then we just lose a pretty... because we only have 4 infantry. Okay, so next turn we're gonna attack the May Inn, or whatever the hell those guys were called again, in Yatrib over there.
We are a mighty...
Our struggle will end badly.
No. First they were demanding money from me, now they're just asking for a peace treaty. If I end the next turn and he's actually gonna offer me money, that would be quite funny. Another child is born. You've got to be goddamn fucking kidding me. Stop forming new parties. Are these guys annoying? They hate Romans. Militarist. Plus 2 loyalty for 3 turns for each military victory. Minus 10 loyalty for every level of tax above average. Okay, that doesn't matter. They're not that very annoying. Still, these guys are the most annoying. But for the love of the gods, stop forming new parties, you dickheads. There we go. Here, I fucking got almost absolute power over here. So just leave. I could purge these guys, but that doesn't matter because it doesn't end their family. I could show you if you want to. Purge those guys. Yeah, see? All it does is just loses a bit of, they lose a bit of loyalty because they're pissed off at you. That's it. I mean, they haven't even lost any influence because it already was at 1%, so... And everybody else is now also pissed off, so it really doesn't fucking matter. No, I could also purge them and then start the civil war, but we're definitely not going to do that because that's just silly. So yeah, essentially the only way to get rid of a fucking rival family is to start an entire civil war. I mean, look at that. Look at those fucking assholes over there. I mean, just because they exist doesn't automatically mean an entire fucking province should fucking support them. But whatever, as long as they just stay quiet, then it's alright, I guess. It looks like... Oh shit, I fucking forgot to do that. Oh, well, whatever. It was a lot worse before, because before people of your family would run away from... would desert from your family and start a new family or political party. That was the absolute worst. When you had leveled up a super good general and then that guy would just quit your family and start a new family. And then, of course, then you had the same thing with the possibility of a fucking... with the possibility of a civil war and all that type of shit. That was the absolute worst. And it's fucking annoying. It was super annoying when that happens, but luckily it doesn't really seem to happen anymore. So that's very good. And we also have our elephants. Finally, there they are. Beautiful creatures. Yeah, are we going to do something with you? Okay, yes, we're going to get rid of a cataphract. And then you're going to get your elephant. I'm not going to do elephants in every single army, but just in a bunch of armies. Okay. So they...
Welcome, honor.
Oh, no, no, no! Whoa, you motherfucker. You were about to cross this line and take loads of attrition. Okay, does it look like you're gonna take attrition? Okay, the game lied to me. It said that there was no way that they could take attrition there, but they just took attrition anyway. We are a fucking an eastern faction. How the hell are we not able to fucking withstand all this stuff? How the hell do we not know how to traverse a desert? You'd think that we would, but we don't, apparently. Okay, I'm just gonna occupy them.
Ready for orders.
And there we go, we completely destroyed the faction already. This can be destroyed, so we can build this up. Yeah, so yeah, they only had one army. That's actually pretty accurate for a change. It's a lot better than... well, it's a lot better than this bullshit, where they have 2 full-stack armies with only 1 very small village. Which means that these, in theory, these guys should be absolutely broke, because no way in hell that they make that 328 is enough to cover all of those guys. I mean, look at this. These Arabian cavalry are 56 denarii every single turn. So let's round it down to 50, because that's easier to calculate, and that's even cutting them some slack. So that's 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 350, 400, 400 denarii each and every single turn, just to own all of this cavalry. And that's even when I'm downgrading them, because I've lost 6 denarii on every guy. That's only with cavalry on 1 army, and this setup is making 328 denarii every turn. You don't have to be a mathematician genius in order to figure out that these guys are not that these guys should be broke. But yet here they are, just having 2 full stack armies, and don't even start talking about food. I mean, they've got that, right? They've got a small thing. What the hell's that called? Grain pit. What level do they have it? Level 2. It provides 4 fucking food. I don't know how much food an army costs, but I'm pretty sure that that doesn't cover everything. But yeah, in theory they should be broke and starving, but you can clearly see that the cheats of the AI are helping them out and allowing them to survive. Which is a humongous load of bullshit, but there we go. I just wanted to point it out there. So yeah, we just declared war on those other guys, and we conquered them in the very turn we declared war on them, so... That's very good. Well, hopefully we can do the same with these guys. Yeah, of course they hate me because they were friends with those guys we just killed, but... Whatever. Okay, we're training with them. Let's cancel the trade before we declare war, so that we won't lose as much trustworthiness, or whatever it's called. Right, so are you guys on their way? Oh, yes, you are. Very good. Look at them. Ah, they finally moved the queen out of the swamp area. The Rough Riders are on their way to take Soloka. And hopefully it'll go without too much trouble. Because I don't have any armies nearby to help them out in case it does go bad. So next turn we'll have all of the elephants. You've leveled up. Oh, that's the king. No, it's not the king. It's the veteran that's with the king. You can... Yeah, you can get some zeal. And he's max level as well. So I'm gonna move the king of kings here, because he's gonna take out Seleucia. We've got another spy. We can send her this way to check on Seleucia before we attack. Those guys are going to take out this. I'm assuming that this guy is not going to be that much of a problem either. Yeah, they have to go there and take care of those guys. Oh. You? Yes. There we go. Do.
My people are proud, as are yours. But pride does not stop a man having fun.
I don't need another aggression pact with them. They're gonna die at some point anyway.
Between friends,
Yeah.
the gift
Oh,
of
they've
gold-
decreased their offer with 2,000 denarii because it was 4,000 before. But I'm gonna have to decline for that because Thessagetes need to conquer one settlement of theirs. Mission successful. Needed to research something in siegecraft apparently. Yeah, she came of age and she has 2 extra cutting because of the education that we gave her. The fire warriors. Oh, this guy. Okay, well, that sucks. But you're just gonna have to stand there. We've discovered the Lugii. He's corrupt. And it only gives us positive stuff, which is very weird. So, yeah, we researched this thing, I believe. So now our elephants do more damage. They've got more melee attack, more melee defense, and more morale. So that's good. Alright, let's do this thing. It's only 2 turns. Then we'll do this thing, which is only 4 turns. Then we're gonna do, I think, this one. And then we're gonna finally do some civil things again, because I've been very much neglecting my civil development. But mostly because I just wanted to rush over to get my elephants finally. You can get more ammunition and more minus 10 morale. No, you can get better archer skills. So you see here, they've got a level 4 satrap barracks, I believe it's called officially, but, you know, cavalry stables. And that level 4 cavalry thing gives Eastern culture to the province. Also, Seleucia is losing 10 food every turn. Same as Hatra, so they must have a huge food supply somewhere else if they're not... Oh yeah, here, look at that. They've got a food surplus in Syria. And probably here too. But they're going to lose it once we conquer everything. Which is going to be fun. So that guy needs to rest a little bit. You can get over here. Okay, you can almost make it in 1 turn. So next turn, once you have replenished your movement, you should easily be able to make it. Gonna put this guy right behind you. You need this thing. No, you need this thing. Because we just need... I'm just going to get extra money from here. Public order is completely fine. Because this thing has a shit ton of public order admitted to it. So once that thing is finally like built up to the full level, then we don't have to worry about public order at all. Alright, I'm actually going to end off the episode here. So in the next one, we're going to attack the Quidri with their 2 armies, which doesn't make any sense. And also Mascats, and yeah, those 2 wars are going to be over very quickly. And then we're going to prepare on our war against the Seleucid Empire, which is going to be a lot more interesting. Because, of course, it's a lot more of a worthy adversary. Anyway, hope you Robots enjoyed the video. Click the like button if you did. Subscribe to be part of the Roman Army so you never miss any more videos. You can do that by clicking the subscribe button up here over the left of the video or the subscribe button underneath the video. See you later, Robots. Avete.